Go. So hello guys, welcome to the another episode of CRICTIK, and I am here with another special guest right from England, but the fan of Team India, Surinder Singh. Like he is known as Sandy Paaji, but I call him Sandy Pa. So he is an ECB level 2 cricket coach and a passionate fan for both Indian cricket team as well as Rajasthan Royal. He is also the founder of Rajasthan Royals Fansforum, and he regularly presents and provides cricket analysis for world cricket fans and provides mentoring for young cricket presenters. So Sandy Pa, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ankar. Great introduction, and I'm looking forward to the show. Lots of things to discuss, and hopefully, we will see an Indian victory. Come on, India!
Yes, come on India. So now let us talk about the Indian squad. I think it's the perfect combination of youngsters and experienced players. Like what a squad it is announced by BCCI. So Payu, what do you think about the squad?
I'm happy, 80% happy,
Okay.
20%. I think a couple of changes, then it would be the perfect squad. Yes, as I say, after the IPL, if you asked me before the IPL, would I be happy with this team? I would still say I wanted the two players that I wanted in the team and that are not there. I am a bit sad, but we have to support the lads and we have to support India, and hopefully, India will bring the cup home.
Exactly. Who don't want India to win the game? So, Pai, let's take this discussion further and now let us talk about Lord Thakur. He is back into the squad. So, what do you think about Lord Thakur? क्या मतलब ये बंदा कमाल करेगा मैंने पता है था कि हाँ कमाल करूँगा. So, what do you think about him?
उसकी जोश बहुत तकड़ी है उसकी जोश definitely टीम इंडिया ਨੂੰ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ है because he is that passionate guy. He can change the game like a flick of a switch, and so I'm happy Lord is there. Obviously after Dhoni scolded him in the last game in the final, yes, hopefully he will get his bowling right, but yeah, definitely happy Lord Thakur is in the team now, and that's one of the changes I wanted. I think Akshar Patel, although a very very fine player, I am happy Lord Thakur is there because Lord Thakur will give us a better balance to our first 11. And I think Aksar would only really play if Jadeja got injured. So that's probably the benefits of having Lord Thakur. It gives us the bowling option, and it also gives us another guy that can bat and bowl.
Perfectly said, Paji. Like we have seen him bowling and fielding like exceptionally well, but the kind of batting that he has is also like a X factor for Team India, we can say. So, Paji, now I want to take this topic further to like have a concern of Hardik Pandya. Like, do you think that Lord Thakur will get a place instead of Hardik Pandya, or like Hardik Pandya नहीं होना चाहिए था सी पाजी अंदर?
Nee, Hardik Pandya out. For me, Hardik Pandya should not be in the 11, should not be in the 15. He should be out of the team. Uska form बहुत खराब है. You should not be picking players who are not good with their form. Obviously, his batting is not exceptional at the moment. He's not bowling, which absolutely wrecks the balance of the India team. And I think what the selectors did wrong, they should put in Venkatesh Iyer, because Venkatesh Iyer for me offers you a lot more. He's a great fielder. He's brilliant with the bat. He can open and he can come in at number 5 or number 6, and he can also bowl you the 2 to 3 overs if you need them, because his bowling was really really good, and he is in form in the UAE, which is the most important thing of this match. So of this tournament is that you pick the players on form, and unfortunately for me, Hardik Pandya is not in form, so usko Mumbai ta Baroda वापस भेज दियो.
Exactly, Paji. But sorry to interrupt you. I want to remind you that he was back in form with the match against Punjab Kings. So क्या लगता है आपको कि like फिर भी उसको नहीं मतलब like वो जगह deserve करती?
ओ यार साहब फॉर्म चाहिए था. पंजाब किंग्स ਨੂੰ खिलाया था ना, उसको खिला के मैं भी गुड फॉर्म पे आ सकता वापस. So I don't really count that game because obviously if you want some form, go and play Punjab Kings and you will be do good. So it's null and void. That game was null and void for me. It's not that. You have to see what happened in the final and in the semi-final, and it's Lord Thakur all the way, and it's also Venkatesh Iyer. So I know
Okay.
you love Punjab Kings, but unfortunately for me, I don't count that game, and he should be back on the plane to India.
Okay, Paji. दर्द हुआ सुन के, but कोई ना. Now like we have shifted to India mode. So yeah, now let's take this discussion further and now let us talk about England. Like it's such a tough opposition. Like But yeah, I think that India should take this match seriously because they are having two warm-up matches, that too against like England and Australia. So पाजी I think that India को ये मैच एकदम like उससे खेलना चाहिए, like सीरियसनेस से, और ताकि अगर वो ये दो गेम्स जीते तो उनका जो कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल होगा दैट वुड बी एट अनदर लेवल. सो व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट दैट?
ਇਹ ਦੋ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਹੈ, ਇੱਕ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਆਈਪੀਐਲ ਹੁਣ ਹੋਇਆ, ਸਭ ਪਲੇਅਰ ਕੋ ਮੈਚ ਪ੍ਰੈਕਟਿਸ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ, we know that they've got match practice. So what we then have to try to do is try to find the best 11. So to find the best 11, I think it's a very, very good opportunity for Virat and the management and Ravi to pick the 11, but also pick two teams in the two teams to see which players are playing in form. So I would give all the players an opportunity in the two warm-up games, but take them seriously.
Yeah.
And that way we can see potentially what will be their first 11 for the big game, which is Pakistan. So I think we should take them seriously. But from an England perspective, I think it's a good time to play England because I don't think they are in good form. And without Jofra, without Stokes, and you know that's a big body blow for their bowling as well. So I hope they play Tom Curran because we know what Tom Curran is. He's a liability. So I really, really hope they play Tom Curran tomorrow and we do the damage on him.
yeah, exactly. So पाजी I want to ask you the question that like आपने जैसे बताया मेरे को कि like अपने कहते इंडिया को सभी को चांस देना चाहिए, तो मैं आपसे वही क्वेश्चन पूछना चाह रहा हूँ, like आपको क्या लगता है, like why not India should play with their main squad instead of giving chances to the youngsters?
Because it's important that you know they feel part of the squad and they feel that they've been given the opportunity before the game against Pakistan. So you know we know that every player in the Indian team has played the matches. The only person that hasn't really needs to play the matches now is probably Rahul Chahar, and he should not be in the squad because Chahal should be in the squad. So that's one of the big mistakes the selectors have made because playing Rahul Chahar, his confidence is low. He will need to play. Otherwise, what is the point of him being in the squad? Because his form does not warrant him to be in the squad. And we know how poor Mumbai Indians played, and some of those players should be back. I'm happy with Sky. I'm happy with Ishan, but Pandya and Chahar should be out, and Chahal and Venkatesh Iyer should be in.
So perfectly said, Paji, because like Pakistan versus India, it's a very big game and like a game to watch for because it is one of the oldest and the bestest rivalry that I have ever seen. I think Ashes are nothing in front of India versus Pakistan because before like India versus Pakistan match, Pakistan has to like put sales on their TV because a lots of TV get destroyed after the match. so yeah, like looking forward, it would be a tough match. Jokes apart. So Paji, now let us talk about the head-to-head between England and India. Like 14-14 दोनों के बीच में टाई है ना, like इधर जाने की जगह ना उधर. So what do you think, like कैसा लग रहा है आपको इसके बारे में?
Yes, so it's 14-14 and the next game is always the most important game. What's happened in the past has happened in the past.
Yeah.
But what has happened in the recent memory, that sticks with the players. So if India can win the game tomorrow, then that will be very, very good for their confidence going into the main match during the World Cup.
Exactly. So Paji, now let us talk about the Indian pace attack. So what do you think, who would be the two bowlers or the three fast bowlers in Dubai?
Definitely Mohammad Shami, Bumrah, and you have to play Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And I think they are pretty stuck with those three fast bowlers. Obviously, where they need to sort it out, who bowls the death overs, because will it be Bhuvi or will it be Shami? So I think that's the big one, who will bowl the death overs with Bumrah.
Yeah.
Again, the reason why I wanted Venkatesh Iyer in, because then he can bowl the 2 or 3 overs in the mid innings, and we have seen how important keeping the runs down during the mid overs is in the IPL, and that will be the same thing going into the World Cup. So I'm definitely sure both spinners will bowl their full quota. So it is getting those 2 extra balls. If one of the quick bowlers is getting expensive, you've got that fourth bowler up your sleeve that can reduce the run rates.
Exactly, Paji. So like you are saying that tomorrow 3 fast bowlers will play. So Sandy Pa, now let us talk about the spin department. So what do you think, who will lead the spin department tomorrow?
So if you asked me before the IPL, I would have definitely said Ravichandran Ashwin. But during the IPL, you cannot say Ravichandran Ashwin has done anything special that warrants him to lead Team India spin department. No, can you say the same for Rahul Chahar? So
Yeah.
it has to be for me Varun Chakravarti because he had an exceptional IPL. I think he took 16 or 17
Yeah.
wickets. His economy rate was fantastic as well. So for me, it has to be Varun Chakravarti. But again, I think on the pitch, you can't look past Ashwin.
Yeah, so Paji, but like it's something like experience matters because Ravichandran Ashwin is having a kind of experience that Varun Chakravarti doesn't have because he's playing from since long. But yeah, that's a different thing that we haven't seen him like Ravichandran Ashwin for past few years in the blue jersey. But yeah, I think that he would give spin department that kind of experience what Varun can't give.
Yes, experience-wise, he's great to have in the team. But the problem with Ravichandran Ashwin, I think he's trying to do too much. He's trying to do too many different deliveries, trying to be too clever, and that is affecting why he's not taking the wickets that he should be taking. So if he can strip that back, and then obviously we see the real Ravichandran Ashwin, then definitely he should be leading the spin attack. But I'm purely on form, and the form spinner is definitely going to be Varun Chakravarti, and
Okay.
that's why I'm trying to say Rahul Chahar should not be near the team. He should be back in Mumbai as well because his form doesn't warrant him being in the team ahead of
Yeah.
Yuji Chahar.
Exactly, Paji. Exactly. So now, Paji, let us move to the most interesting segment of the day. That is the Mighty Duck prediction time. So, Paji, the first question is that the Mighty Duck probable 11. So, according to the Mighty Duck, the probable 11 should be KL Rahul, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav, Rishabh Pant, Jadeja. After Jadeja, it's Lord Thakur, then Ashwin, Chakravarti, Shami, and Bumrah. So, Paji, what do you think about the Mighty's Duck probable 11? Do you agree with it, or do you like have some another opinions?
Totally agree with it. I think that's the team that I would definitely be if I was coaching India tomorrow. That will be my first 11 for that team because that covers all your bases. You have the two spinners, you have the third spinner in Jadeja, and you also have Thakur. So we have three bowling. So the bowling option wise, that is good, and then you also have the batting balance.
Yeah.
So I really do want to see Virat at three and Rahul and Rohit to open, and then Sky at four. I think that is the perfect top four batsmen with Pant coming at five. So yeah, perfectly for me. I'm quite happy with that, and I would agree with you 100%.
So the second thing is who would be the Mighty's Duck golden egg for the day. So according to Mighty Duck, it would be KL Rahul for tomorrow's game. So Paji, according to you, who would be the like Mighty's Duck golden egg?
I hope it's Ravichandran Ashwin. I think
Okay.
England, if they have a problem, it's against quality spin. And, I think Ravichandran Ashwin will give us that extra edge. And if he does perform well tomorrow, I'm sure his confidence going into the World Cup will be very important. So for me, I'm really looking forward to see how Ravi Chandran Ashwin plays. And it will be the first time he plays in the blue shirt for 2 years.
Yeah.
So obviously his daughter is happy, and all the fans should be happy if he performs well tomorrow.
Exactly, it's after 4 years that we'll see Ashwin in the blue dress. So now the third would be Mighty's Duck Bhavishyavani time. So in this segment, what we do is that we predict, like we do like Bhavishyavani ki who will win the toss. So according to the Mighty Duck, it says that England will win the toss and will elect to ball first. So Paji, what is your prediction to this?
I would do the puja that Virat loses the toss because we know what happens if Virat wins the toss, the chances are he will lose the match. So
Yeah,
every game I will do a puja that Virat loses the toss and then it is out of his hands.
yeah,
And we have to remember Owen Morgan won the toss in the final and he lost the game. So
yeah.
yeah, let's hope Virat loses the toss and then we can forget that and then we just win. Battle ball first. The idea must be India must win, and they will hopefully win tomorrow and bring the cup home.
Yeah. So guys, here we end up with the show. It was really nice having you, Sandeepa. Like I'm really thankful to you that you came on my show.
Yes, Omkar, it's been brilliant to be joining you, and I've loved your work and carry up on the good work.
And here, guys, we end up with the show. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, please subscribe it and press the bell icon to get the regular updates. And also don't forget to follow Sandy Pa on Instagram. So Sandy Pa, please tell everyone your Instagram ID.
Yeah, it's at Shin71 or at Rajasthan Royals Fansforum. Either or, give me a follow and definitely keep up with that content. And Ankar's a member of ours, and you can join us as well. And I'd love to have you on some of our live shows as well.
We would be also coming live after the match on my Instagram page, that is Punjabi Crick Guy. So don't forget to join it. And Paji, let us give the final cheers to Team India for tomorrow's match. Chak de fatte Team India!
Hey, fatte India! Chak de
Yeah.
fatte! Come on, India! Balle, balle, come on!
So guys, thank you for watching video till the end.